Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's Di. Let's make some more pretty ephemera using old envelopes or new envelopes. So this is just a business size envelope sealed up like so. How easy is that? Folded in half and covered. And then just covered with really old, very thin law papers. They were out of a law journal from about 1919, and it was really huge. So I've got a lot of book pages. But by covering a thin envelope with thin papers, it gives you a robust pocket. So I've just decorated it, and then I've put a little bit of seam binding and one of those gorgeous cabochon gems on there. So there was that one, and I did this one, which is pretty, and they're quotes out of Ruby and Pearl's kit. And I just tore apart an old pair of dangly earrings and put that on some, and so it just sort of dangles, which is really sweet. Bit of seam binding. So now I thought what we'd do is we would make some flippy in and flippy out envelopes, which are really good to put on the page. So I've got an envelope going one way, an envelope going this way, and then one in the middle, which we can then put a pocket here and a pocket here. We're going to decorate those two up as well. So let's just, and of course you can use, instead of using a long envelope, you can use a shorter envelope if you like. This one's a shorter one, and with two little ones. And I think you can cut, when you put the envelope on, this is what it looks like on the back. So you can see I've folded it round and glued that down, and I've just folded that over a little and glued that down, and that will be glued onto the page. And I've just cut this along the side to make a side loading, and this one I've cut along the top to make a top loading pocket. Right, so there's that. I just thought we'd have fun together. Right, so this one I've put a smaller, shorter little envelope down, and I've just folded some envelopes around, and then all we have to do is decorate it. This one is a top loading, and this one is a top loading. Then all we have to do is decorate. So let's do another one from scratch, just using envelopes. So I've used another one of those, and I've just chopped it in half so that then we get this idea. Some are nice and thicker. Oh yeah, that one I've just folded in half. Actually, yeah, I might save that for something else. I like to close them first. And you can tell these are the really cheap ones, and you can use recycled as well. So I like mine to turn mine that way, and you can have like the littler. So this one, for example, if I just fold it here, then that will be the top one. And as you can see, I'm not measuring anything, just folding it over. And then that will just hinge onto there like that and be glued down. That's a top loading. And then we might like a bigger envelope, a fatter, a deeper pocket down here. Or we could have, actually, We could have 3 down there, couldn't we? That's a top loading. Could make that a side. Well, actually, I think that this might be... I'll just get an A4 sheet of paper. Yeah, that's going to be a bit tall, so we might chop the bottom of this off. Because when you make ephemera, I don't want to make it so that it's larger than my page I'm going to stick it down to. That's an awful lot of work for nothing, isn't it? Yeah, see, that's better. That fits. Wow, that's really snug. What to do? I might cut that a little bit shorter again. I might make it even narrower. Because it is only the base after all. So actually, we could just pop that in like that, couldn't I? Before I glue the whole thing up. Make it a bit neater. Now that's hanging over the edge there. Okay, we'll have to just fold it in a bit more. No drama. I was going to slip that in, but I think I'll just close this up. I do. I hope everybody is well today. Okay, so there's a top folding. Perfect. And where's the opening on this one? Okay. Okay, we could make that tall and slender so that the one pocket covers the other. I like that idea. Something a little different. So I've hinged one to the left, and then I'll hinge this one to the right. And so one can hold the other closed in the journal. As like that. Actually, I think I'll put that one on the bottom because my normal trick is to put a tag in here when it's all done, and that acts as a closure as well for the top pocket. Okay, I like that configuration, so let's get that down. And you can adapt it to any way you like for your journal. So what is it here? It's supposed to be spring. Well, it is spring officially, 1st of September here in Australia, New South Wales, Australia. And we're getting a bit of a cold snap, which I'm really making the most of because I'm not looking forward to. I've got a funny feeling that we might, after what the rest of the world has experienced for summer, I'm thinking this is probably going to be a terrifying summer as well coming up. So I'm making the most of the cold weather. I like the cold weather. Right, so there we have our base. I'll make sure that's got good contact. Then all we have to do is cover it with some beautiful paper, and we can finish this one off as well. That is such a gorgeous picture. I love her. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, so I was thinking to put that here. I just bought some stuff from Taperology. Only one packet of things, and I'll just put that there, I think. I'll just whoops. Bit of vintage photo just to take the, if you can hear children laughing and squealing, I live across the road from a preschool, and we chose the house, well, it was one of the selling points for me because I just love kids, and I love their tinkling, giggling laughter. Of course, the reality is there's a lot of days when there's more squealing and screaming, but yeah, it's nice to hear. It's nice to hear that the signs of life, because I'm pretty quiet. I don't like a quiet house. I like to have the music on softly in the background or something. So, and I'm not a grandmother, and I never will be, unfortunately. But hey ho, there's a lot of people like that. Sometimes I feel sad about it, and other times I think, well, it's just life, isn't it? We can't have it all. But I can still love kids. I can still love all children, and if I ever find any that'll accept me as an adopted grandmother. Unfortunately, in our family, though, there's not a lot of children being born. Everyone's not having kids. I don't know why. But then I only had one, so I put all my eggs in one basket, didn't I? But what a lovely basket. Anyway, so so it's a preschool across the road, so they're little ones, and boy, they're loud. Which I love. You can always close the window, but no, I love them. Okay. Right. That's so pretty. And then those gorgeous horses in the cart. That looks so cute. I love it. Okay, just a little bit more. Yeah, these things I got from Taperology, they're actually tea-dyed paper printed on. And it's marvellous to have a stash like it. Really good quality. It did take a few extra weeks to get here, but well worth the wait. Okay. You don't have much time to work with art glitter glue, but I like that it's such a good strong glue. Just make sure it's got really good contact. Right. That's nice. Looks about the same area, doesn't it? Right, now we've got to find something really pretty for there. Maybe in the blues. What have I got? Actually, the green, there's green in that and there's green in that. That might be really nice as a little background, and then put something else over the top. As well, cut it all the way down. Oh Lord, I always get the smallest space available. I don't know. Just when I think I can't work on any smaller spot, I hem myself in all the time. I don't know why, but maybe you do too. Envelopes aren't the straightest of things, are they? How does that look? That looks okay. I've got the heater on, which is nice, the air conditioning on heat, and it's, I think I've set it to 26 degrees. I'm that cold. It could be just me because I'm on blood thinners, and oh Lord, I feel the cold. But I'm not complaining because I like the cold. But yeah, it can make you freeze up. And it helps with the art glitter glue too, just to keep it a little bit more viscous. Okay. We need something for that. Now, where's all that? This is everything I got in my Taperology bag. Everything looks good, doesn't it? Too big. It's a little bit too big. Too big. Too big. Not really. Oh, that's pretty. Perfumery. And I could do some stenciling down here with some gold or some silver. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, that's nice too. Okay, I like that. That's the winner so far. cocoa. I've been having my hot chocolate. I love it. That's all right too, isn't it? No, it's not right. It's just not it. This is so good. I reckon that's done on at least 90 GSM paper. Tomatoes. Love that pocket calendar. Maybe I should be looking for something. Interesting. I love this house. I love it. I love it. That's also gorgeous, but just a little bit too long. I love that. Jane Austen. Nice looking chap. I don't know who he is. $60.65 with a 6-foot table. Wow. Oh, what a gorgeous fire. All nice and long. And I even got these little coffee stained doilies, which are so sweet. And that covers up all the green. I don't want to cover the green up. That is my pick so far though. Unless we find, actually, oh yeah, there was this little one. Oh, voila. Isn't that pretty? Oh, actually I had a couple of those gems left over. What do I do with those? Oh, there they are. I made up these little gems. Well, actually, could just put a gem. That weights it down. Oh, I like that. That one's thinner. Just got to think, I don't really want to bulk up the whole lot. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so sweet. Maybe I could do the rose. Fussy cut around the rose. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. I love that. Okay, well, why don't I love that writing though. It was a shame. Get rid of that. Can always cut out another. Can always get a real stamp too. Just cover that over so it doesn't dry out. I don't know about the fussy cutting. I can just take off And just take off some of this. Just a little bit. Whoops. Uh-oh. Hold it firmly. That'll come in handy somewhere. Then that fits on, and the green picks up the green in that, and of course the green stamps. Could always add my own stamp if I wanted to too. And then that, the middle. That is so pretty. I like the weight. This adds just enough weight. Yeah, sideways. I like it sideways. To hold it firmly, yet it's light enough. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's get this down. That's beautiful. This is where it really shows you how crooked envelopes are. Okay, and a good quantity of this. Oops. Oh, good Christmas. Right. Probably should have used fabric glue, although our glitter glue is good. I'm happy with that anyway. Right. Then we'll pop it in the middle. Oops. Give that some. What I have for this kind of thing is a paperweight, a little glass paperweight that I got a long time ago. Oh. It's so good. It's got soft velvet on the underside, and it was only like about $9 or something in a gift shop. But the shiny side is really good when you want something weighty to smooth something around, or the velvet side will act as a really good anchor until that dries. So I like that. Okay. Probably should have done the inside before, but we can do those later. Okay, so that is so adorable. Loving it. We'll just put that up there and a weight on it so it can dry better. Right, now we have this one to do. Might actually, I think I've got a. Oh, look at that! Perfect. Oh, that's nice too. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love it. That was a tag, but I can just snip that across there flat. And I can put a bit of book text behind that. Let's do that. I love that image. That's gorgeous. Not quite sure who that's. Maybe Pixie. Is it Pixie Dust? Pixie something.
So I might have to cut these down slightly shorter.
Oh. Okay. I've been watching Tina. That was Tina in the background. Who else have I been watching this morning? I was really inspired by Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures, and I want to do. She did an envelope and put her own window, like a big bag, and put her own window in it, and I think we might do that next because that was really inspiring. So you can tell that that is really, really thin, and that will be such a good cover up for that. I just had a few viewer requests to do some ephemera, so I thought, yeah, we should do that. May as well talk to you than talk to myself all day. Okay, so I'll just get my vintage photo. A good old standby vintage photo. Love it. Oops. Where it's takes up the time. I'm sorry if that's boring. Yep, I'm good with that. I thought, well, I may as well do all the inking and then that will be done. I can hear the wind. The wind's come up now and I can hear it whistling through a crack in the window. It sounds it sounds really. No wonder I'm cool. I'll have to try and put something in that crack to cut out the noise. It's a very old house and there's there's cracks here and cracks there. It's 100-year-old wooden house and we absolutely love it. Really love it. But old houses are quirky, aren't they? Can't think of anything to chat about. Right, okay. Now, we're going to pop that in just when you think you've done, you haven't done. There we go. We're just going to pop this on. Okay. And we can pop that in there. Oh, that's gorgeous. We'll just snip the top off so it doesn't look like a tag. And go around it. Right. Okay. Then that covers up most of the text, doesn't it? Actually, that doesn't look like it got the bottom of that. Right, that's better. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Now, what should we have for the middle? Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, 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 I love it. Actually, we might have it down that way. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. And that can just go on there. That looks so pretty. Gorgeous. Maybe because it's spring. Oh, yeah, it's not just because it's springtime. I just love anything floral. Any time of the year, I love flowers. Yeah, my little cottage doesn't have a big flower garden. I suspect 100 years ago it would have. It's still got the 100-year-old frangipani tree in the front, and they've done a little garden underneath it. And it's got an old wheelbarrow that's just about collapsing. and it's full of succulents and all pouring over the edge, which look amazing inside our picket fence. And it's got, what has it got? A cordyline, and it's got a little yellow bush rose, and it's got oh, that'd be nice. Oh, perfect. And it's got a little red bush rose as well. And they do really, really well here in our climate. But I feel as though it needs a really old plant, something like an azalea. All along the front of the cottage, we've got a big hedge on either side of our steps, and on either side of the path we've got beautiful gardenias. A gardenia hedge on either side of the door. When that flowers, the smell, I just leave the front door and the windows open, and the smell is so heady. It comes right through the home. It's beautiful. And around our veranda, we've got a veranda that goes all around the side and the back of our little cottage. And it's they've planted palm trees, really thick palm trees, so you get that gorgeous tropical feel and shade on the veranda, which is nice. Yeah, that's gonna need some help closing. It's even though they're thin papers, it's amazing how quickly it can bulk up. But I think it needs something else. Or maybe not. Maybe I could just do some. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll just have a look. We'll just bring the vintage photo in a bit. A bit deeper. And see how that frames it out. How does that look? I quite like it. Just thinking that could be. Could put a little bit of. Actually, you could put something across here. Maybe a bit of seam binding across the top there. Maybe got a little bit of blue offcut there. Could just hide that there. Just do a little. That's quite pretty. Oh, that's adorable. Just from a little offcut. Wow. I like it. Actually, why don't I taper that in a bit. Just a little bit. That is so sweet. That is so cute. Okay, well that's good. Okay, so this will go down. Whoops. and put it. That is adorable. Adorable. Now I think I should get a peg ready. I'm just gonna how did I have that? Good question. Okay, yeah, something like that. A little bit more this way. Maybe it'd be just better out. Actually, where is that tin? I've got a tin that I keep some bling in. I've got little Suffolk puffs. I've got a cute little bow. Tiny little bows, they're handy. Got a little bow. Oh yeah, I've got some sequins. A little bit of sequins. Or yeah, I've got these, and I've got a little bit of this pretty blue. So let's have a look and see what we think with all of that. Boy, it was longer than I thought. Okay. Right. Now, what do we think? A bow. That's adorable. We could have a little bit of pretty blue. I don't know where I got that from, but that's so pretty. Oh, that's nice. Brings out the blue in the birdie. Bit of bling. Sequins. That's cute too. So I'm just auditioning every piece to see what all look really nice. That's cute. I like that. And then we've got this. We can just cut that off there. Oh, that's sweet. Or we've got something bigger. Oh God, that's gorgeous. That's nice and heavy, but I think, yeah, I might keep that for something a little bit bigger, I think. Okay, so we could have a bit of ribbon and a bow. That's not too bad. Have a bit of ribbon and a bit of that. That's cute. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? Well, actually, you know, that would be perfect if it was blue. Ah, why don't we just stress ink it? I have some. Oh, here it is. I've got some greaseproof paper. I can sort of open out. I can put that in the middle, and I've got some tin holes. Where are you? There we go. Distress Distress spray stain. Try and say that quick. In weathered wood, papers and porous surfaces. Okay. Now, hopefully, if I make sure it can't go anywhere else, let's give it a go. Oh, Oh, that's so pretty. Wow, liking it. Now I have a blue bow. Loving it. Now what I need to do is dry it. Actually, I'll pick that up. I'll try and get the excess off it with tissue. Boy, that was saturated. I really did a good job on that one, didn't I? Just trying not to get any blue on my fingers. That'll be a miracle in itself. Okay. And now if I heat it, although it is, I think it's a nylon ribbon, so that could be a bit tricky. Just excuse me while I try and dry it a bit without it melting. Okay. Now, is it dry? How do I test? I need a piece of I need a piece of paper towel. There we go. Sorry if the thing wobbled. Oh yeah, it wasn't dry, was it? Ooh. Oh, the more colour I get off it, the more I like the blue. That looks amazing. Wow. I love that weathered wood. And because it was a white bow, it's going to go that gorgeous velvety grey blue. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Okay. And if I just sit it there, yes. Very liking that, very, very, very much. Now, I should probably wait till it dries though, shouldn't I? Yes. I'll just pop it over there, and at the heat of this room it should be dried quickly. I'll just move all my yummy bits away. Straight back into my tin before they get lost. Which, yeah, that's possible on this table. Actually, this is my third table. The other two are chock-a block full. Okay. Right, so now we just got to do this one, and we need some more thin old paper. Well, unless I can, I've got to try and cut down on the bulk a bit. Now that's got blue in it. That's a perfect match. Either that or music paper. Where is the music paper? Actually, I don't mind that because birds sing, and so it's a bit busy. Maybe not. And cover that, and just have a few nice little notes. Yeah, I think that could do it. I should get a. Oh, haven't I? No, I don't think I was going to get a stamp that had. Oh, a stamp. Here's a thought. Okay, we can just keep drying up there. Let's see. Let's just take the white away on this whole, because I might be able to stamp on it, which will fill in nicely. I do have some beautiful old stamps. Not many. I try and only buy what I think will be economical. When I don't want to have, I've got a tiny area and I can't have 55 million stamps. Oh, look at that. That picked up a few fine little things of the blue. But I'm okay with that. Actually, I could have used these a couple of old envelopes to soak up the blue too. Oh, that would have been cool. It's an old ink pad so that it's nice, and I don't want it too dark, too. I'd rather add pressure and add more than have a, liquidy pad that comes out. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Right, now is the bow still there? Yep. The bow. Right, yeah, that's what I was going to do, wasn't I? Stamp. Let's see what stamps I have. Okay. Oh, I've got this little one, which was nice. This is just an old. That's sort of nice and lacy. Oh, I like that. So if that goes there, that'd be perfect just down there. We could do it gold. I love embossing. Let's do that. Let's put this down first. Oops. Be good if they made a non-stick nozzle. Somebody out there, you must have an engineer husband or a mother or somebody that can invent something, and you better invent a non-stick nozzle. That would be so cool. Okay, so we popped it down there like that. That's nice. That looks nice. Okay, so then if I get my, I wonder if that's dry yet. Oh, I'll just use that again. Better fold it over just in case there's some more tiny little droplets of that blue. Okay, so now we need the embossing. Should I emboss silver or gold? I really like gold. Okay, so probably only that much. Which way around? Oh, that way. Oh, yeah, no, that way, I think. Okay. Oops. Probably could have gone up a bit higher. Oh dear. Never mind. Okay. Interesting. Got a little bit of blue on it. Okay. So let's. Whoops. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Oh well, it'll just look aged if there's little gaps. Okay, I'll just put that there. There we go. Okay, and that one. I love these gold Nouveau. I love that brand. It's so rich. Okay. Now I'll just use the heat gun and it'll be so gorgeous. And that's what it looks like. And what I did, I pressed that stamp down too hard because now I've just got big gold blobs, but I'm okay with that. It's still pretty. And then the blue bow, and we better say goodbye for now, I guess, because it's been an hour, would you believe? That's amazing. What I'll do is I'll stick this bow down. And I will use that. So we have this one, and we have this one. They're really sweet. And this one, and this is one I did earlier, and don't forget that one. So that's been fun. That's been a really fun morning, using up lots of stuff in my craft room and making ephemera. That's really, really pretty. It's so pretty and vintage, and yeah, I'm loving it. Thank you for joining me, and we might come back tomorrow and do that paper bag with a window. See you on the table tomorrow. Bye. See ya.